Hello, welcome back to the Midlands Outdoor channel, back with another video today. Here we are at Clee Hills. It's absolutely horrible today. Got all the mist lurking right away at the top of the hill point. And we've just come to park at the car park, and the size of these potholes are absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely covered of them going all the way around. So what I have to do is carefully get all the way around them, then park the bike right away over there. What our plan is today is to go and check out the quarry pieces, then head all the way up to the summit point. So let's go and check all these out, I can't wait. Wow, it's been years since I've been here, but I didn't even realise there was quarry buildings all the way around. All these old side bits, and also right away to the top. I can't believe this actually used to be a very old quarry, so I think there might be a bit of information or history behind it. So let's go and check out the first one, and then we'll head all the way around to those pieces and check those out. Wow, this one's actually huge. Says right away to the top, former quarry workings, dangerous quarry workings, enter at your own risk. Let's go right away underneath it. I mean, you can clearly view how old this really is because all the top bits are very rusty. That big beam sitting right away there is really old. Gonna get a bit more closer to this section. I might be able to put my head right away above. Oh no. And then coming all the way to the top, I've noticed all these very old screw pieces sticking right away up. I think that's actually a better angle of that. And I've also just noticed some very old screws sticking right on top of that building. Let's go and make our way around to the other ones. I think these are really bigger as well, like this one. You can get a better angle of how big this place really is, because all the quarry buildings are leading right away to the top of there, and also there was some old ones what used to be situated here. This one's much more bigger than the one that's over there. Gonna be careful of these nettles and head right away in. I mean, if you know what these were actually used for, then definitely drop it into the comments. But you can clearly view all the metal sticking right away out. Before the Second World War, the area would be described as industrial because of the presence of wide-scale quarrying and associated activity. Men came from places such as Bridge North and Ludlow to work in the quarries, and the villages of Bedlam and Duststone on Titterstone Clee were built especially for the quarry workers. Crumbling remains of quarry buildings now litter the hill, reminders of a bygone industry that once employed more than 2,000 people here. I'll tell you what though, before we get to the top of that section, the views up here are absolutely spectacular. I guess on a clearer day you can get very good views of the distances because all the mist is lurking right away at the top today, and the rain's got a kicking at 2 o'clock. It ain't the best of days, but when you come on a clearer day, you really can see far. The path here is actually called Shropshire Way. It's actually the main route. Can't believe how tall this really is. As we get to the summit part, if it does clear up, we might get some fantastic views right away in the distance. These are actually the last pieces here, and we've come all the way to the top now, so we can get a better view all the way down to this bit. Check out that. So these are the last sections to the quarry. I love how it's got that old brickwork style right away here. So I'm guessing this is a very old building of some sort. This bit here led all the way to the bottom and then went to that building what I explored earlier. I might come to this spot again later on and take some more cinematics and photos. Let's go and journey up before the rain comes, because I think we've got a nice clearing of the view section. Right, I think I'm actually going to take another route to go all the way around to the summit. So by the car park there is actually a road what goes right away to the top by those little radar things, and then you walk all the way to that section to the summit. I've come a little detour because it's very scenic over here, and it is really clearing up at the moment. I did notice as I come from that section over there, there is that part what I've quarried all the way around, what I'll show you a bit later on before we go back to the car park. What a day. This is actually the furthest I've ever come on my own on that bike. We've got some more fantastic content upcoming and some great locations. If I can get this far, we've got some really good things on the cards to do. I'll tell you what, I'm not fit at all. It's been ages since I've done long walking. I've noticed the clag on the other side of the hill part is actually heading over this way. I think it's actually going to cloud back over. Was nice to see a bit of the sunshine earlier on. I think that might be the end of it. Wow, just can't wait to get to the top, taking a break in a little while and having a drink. I think I'm doing the Malverns after this, because that is a really taller one and I've never been there. I do want to see what it's like. I just wish it was really clear today, because you would see really far to Wales and then several bits and pieces. Nearly there, not too far now. Here comes the clag. Can actually view the summit from here. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I've made it. Clee Hill summit. Here we go. Wow, we've made it. What a remarkable journey. Heading all the way from the car park and walking that steep hill, coming all the way to the very top. The other Clee Hill sections, what I was on about, is over there. I think it's actually called Brown Clee. It's the tallest one, what goes right away up. That's actually coming soon. I'm going to find the car parking spot, then walk that all the way to the top. So it'll be part 2 to Clee Hills. Wow, the viewpoint here is absolutely spectacular. It is a shame it's not that clear. There is some more hills right away in the distance to where we're pointing to, where all that cloud is sticking right away above it. I think Wales, I'm not too sure if it's over this way or over that way. And then we've got these big radar things sticking right away up. I will get closer to those to show it you. Right, I've just been on the phone to my nan and she's looked at the weather forecast and we've got thunderstorms and rain at 1 o'clock. I believe it's actually raining over there because it's gone very dark. Might be thunderstorms, who knows, but we're stuck right around the middle of a clearing here, so it is actually going sunny. When I looked into the distance, it's raining on that side and raining over there, so I think we might have had a lucky day and avoided all the rain this morning. So what we're going to do, carefully head up to this section here, just quickly show you around the dome part, and then from there all the way up to the summit section and then to the quarry, and show you bits and pieces what I haven't showed you. And the viewpoint now is actually sort of clearing up over that side towards Brown Clee. When you're looking from other view sections by Clent Hills, you can, in the far distance on a clear day, get a view of these domes sticking right away up. It is making me wonder if this has actually got something to do with satellites in space. But they're massive, look at the size of these. There's actually one there, and I believe there's actually some more radar things right away to the top of Brown Clee. Right, we're not actually too far now from it. The ground is very uneven, so I've got to be careful for rabbit holes and also dips. A bit more closer to it. I'm not going to go too close. This is probably the best view of it. Drop it in the comments of what you think these are used for. Right, we're nearly all the way to the summit again. I have noticed it's rained really bad on that grass last night. All my trousers are soaking wet and my shoes are very bogged. I can't wait to get home now and take these shoes off. Wow, they're squelching. I think there actually used to be more buildings up to here. I'm not too sure if there was quarry buildings. There was a big massive one standing right away there. I think the viewpoint now is opening up a little bit because the cloud is actually disappearing at a certain angle. Right, finalising the viewpoint here. I think this is really amazing. You can view really far. On a clearer day, I think I might be coming here Wednesday to do another section of the video before we head to Brown Clee. Because on a clearer day with that Nikon P1000, it makes me wonder how far you can actually zoom in. I think Wales is over there, if I am right. I tell you what, how I walked up this, I really don't know. It's actually took me ages to get all the way to the bottom. We've made it all the way to the quarry. I'm going to show you the last section before we get to the car park. I am going to say though, it's very mad. Many years ago, before they even quarried here, I'm guessing the land was much more higher up. But as they extracted it, it come further and further away. Right, it's a little bit of a journey. We are getting closer to it, so I'm going to make this the final section of the video and then head out of here. Wow, look how crazy that is. We've got sheep on the cliff face, just resting right away there. One small slip and they're right away to the bottom. That's mad. I believe this is actually more evidence of the quarry when they extracted here many years ago. All this rock sticking right away out, and then bits and pieces what have actually fell all the way to the bottom. If I get a bit closer, I have noticed some metal sticking out the floor. Well, check out that. That is massive and heavy. Tons of rock. What a place. That's about it. I'm going to head all the way to the car park now. I will finalise by the bike and then show you the pothole car park one more time. Head all the way out of here and then I will return probably on Wednesday before we go to Brown Clee. And that is actually another taller one really higher up. Wow, that is crazy. Look at the size of these potholes. Just imagine though, getting your car stuck in one of these. I mean, that one is actually the biggest pothole on the car park. And all these mini potholes, what I had to dodge all the way around to get to this section. Imagine being stuck in that one. That is huge. Right, that's about it for the video. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Definitely smash the like button and the subscribe button if you're new. Gonna ride all the way home now. I've got to go and put some E5 in. I've got to find a petrol station somewhere. I might even go look at churches, so I'll see what I find on the way back home. Might try and head Bridge North way. What a day. See you soon. The Midlands Outdoors out.